What's comical, but it's not funny, is that the Democrats, during this session, when Biden went into office, all the way from Obama being established, and the Republicans are very aware of this because they're part of the ploy, the whole purpose was to destroy the country and to start from the inside and out. And that's what they do, nonstop. You had a red-headed fake Irish woman in there. Then you had this goofy, teased hair Haitian in there. They wanted to create this fake monocular of identities and ethnicities and all this nonsense that is non-existence only in the head of the ignorant. But the whole purpose was to break it. And they broke it with a lie. They've been printing money that's been worthless since Nixon removed the gold and silver standard. Federal reserves created by the very same people who are the Zionists and went over there and who are genociding the Palestinians, who attempted the same thing on our people and buried 27 of our towns, lied about our history, made us as if we were from one place and not from the whole world, when the entire world keeps showing you we're from everywhere, whether it be in their Monescos and everything else. And this because the pale skins on this land and the foreigners that come here believing that they're going to be part of the old world, believe that they are superior by grooming, initiated by the very same Zionists and the very fake Democrats, because this is not a democracy, nor is this anything in here about being a democratic. This is a constitutional republic. Bottom line, you look at the FBI, you look at the AFT, and every one of them are hijacked. You got a whole bunch of homosexuals that was part of their agenda, a bunch of pedophiles, and yet people are still standing on laurels of conversation as if they are morally dignified to do so. Then you have fake comedians who have the last names like Brennan, Neil Brennan. Well, Neil Brennan, there's a plethora of them, all right, sitting up on The View, who know exactly what part they play because they believe that they're going to head out there where they've been to Antarctica and everything's going to be all right because they're going to be scurried away or put up in the mountain or some, because they are all part of it, easily bought off. And you think these people are strong and meaningful? No. The Democratic Party is a bunch of fools who have been betrayed by black churches and boule Negroes. The Republican one, a bunch of pale skins still looking for somebody to beat Jack Johnson, or some fake white goddamn superhero or something. A bunch of idiots don't know their truth. When I was talking Cabbage Patch Babies or Orbit Trains, you don't even know the truth of how well we got on. And then along here, y'all go conquering all our people over in Europe. That's right. Europe is named after an Algonquin queen, not some Mongol or mongrel. They were brought over here 50 mile trek and through the hilltops from Alaska all the way down to here. All right. And they don't want to believe in and buy into it. I don't care. It only takes one generation to screw people up, and you have literally seen that. These so-called politicians have been playing the game together, and now people are waiting on some damn Supreme Court. There is nothing supreme other than order, and everybody lacks it. You relegated yourselves to fictional existence and your disturbed way of thinking and everything else. Here you got Black Scout Survival, sitting there talking about AI, this, that is racist against white people. White people don't exist, Rich. How about the fact that you're even ignorant? You got a bunch of veterans, you would think they would have got it together by now and had their head clear out the sky, okay? But no, nobody's making sense of anything because you're so caught up in your false existence. Diplomacy doesn't work if you don't know how to work it. A bunch of fools. Got a bunch of youth running around, black, this, Negro. Don't know. Every one of it alludes to being dead, non-existence. Now you got people with a African-American, like all melanated people are supposed to come from Ham, when it tells you in your goddamn religion. I'm not saying the Bible's a lie. I'm saying it's been plagiarized. But one thing the Zionists didn't want to do is walk on top because they want to prove how stupid everybody is. Ham, the progenitor of the dark races, but not the Negro, because the Negro comes from Shem. How do you take a bunch of Gujars who call themselves Ashkenaz, who stole our identity because they were actually trying to do the right thing, the Ashkenaz, made a whole system of medicine and poisons and toxins and everything. Military complex, indoctrinated people, y'all just don't get it. picture's bigger than you can imagine, and there are things out there you know nothing about. But because you're fluent in dumbitude and accuracies, some of the biggest hyphens walking around, you get exactly what your ignorance and your energy feeds.